Say something! Here's Dopey! Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of Terrorthon. So bad, it's bad. Today we're talking about movies that you should avoid. This was originally going to be released on the 29th of last year, where it would have been paired up with So Bad It's Good, so it's kind of lost its synergy a little bit doing it this way, but oh well, might as well do it all the same. So yeah, avoid these movies, starting with the remake of The Fog. The original movie of The Fog is very good by John Carpenter, so like I said many times last year, you can't really go wrong. But this is slow, boring, horribly acted, and worst of all, not in the least bit scary. Avoid. Now, as great as this cover is, and the tagline, of course, crabs can be a killer, I know that all too well, you should really avoid this movie because, let me see that there? See that picture of the crab all white? Well, that's what they look like in the movie. They don't look like that. It's kind of like they got halfway through the CGI and thought, fuck it, white crabs is good enough for these arseholes. But yeah, just don't watch it. It's just not very good. We have another remake here. Again, the original by William Castle, starring Vincent Price, is very, very good. But this remake is, again, boring, not scary, quite nonsensical as well. Piece of crap. This right here is without a doubt the single worst movie I have ever seen in my life. It must have been on a shoestring budget. Don't be fooled by this back cover, which makes it look pretty decent. It's so stupid. There's like a psychic girl, and one of the Nazi zombies was her dad or something. I don't really remember, because this is the only movie that's ever been so bad it made me physically ill. And just to sum up the budget we're talking about here, the Nazi zombies are wearing Wellington boots. Obviously couldn't afford combat boots, so Wellington boots it was. Now this right here, this would have been perfect to talk about last year as well. It's a found footage anthology movie. It sounds like a dream come true, it is not. I was so disappointed. But the second one is much better though. Now, we're not talking about the original Resident Evil here. We're only talking about everything after the original, especially Apocalypse. I'm going to give you a little spoiler here, but trust me, you want me to do this. In Resident Evil Apocalypse here, Nemesis turns good. I think I've said all I have to say. Moving on. Creepshow 1 and 2. Creepshow 1 is one of my favourite movies of all time. 2 is pretty good. This is just horrifically bad. The cover looks good again, but they tried to make all the stories link up. Kinda like, what's that thing? Trick or Treat. But this just does not succeed at all. It's a complete waste of your time. The best thing about this movie is the star Ray Milland and the tagline, "Today the pond, tomorrow the world." It's not quite about killer frogs, it's about psychic frogs that control the woodland creatures, and then make them do their bidding. It's really boring and really slow, don't watch. Shark in Venice, starring Stephen Baldwin, who has one facial expression the entire movie, that one in fact. It's just it feels very inconsequential and obviously not scary. Now, I might get some shit for this, but I think every Saw movie after 2 is not worth seeing. I haven't seen Spiral and I haven't seen Jigsaw yet, so I might be wrong. But I know these movies have their fans, but I just think everything after 2 is just gore for the sake of it. Terrible. Amazing here, Rubber. It sounds like the best movie you've ever seen, a killer tire. It's not, it's boring, it's too self-aware, it's just crap. And that's it. Avoid these movies. See you tomorrow.